Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have had a good holiday weekend if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Um, it's been so crazy busy in my world, both energetically and materially. But all is well now. I have a little battle wound here. Well, it's not so much of a battle wound, but I hope it doesn't gross you guys out. I'll try not to talk with this hand today. I burned myself with hot tea yesterday on my way out. I had a lot to carry and stuff happens. So, what I'm here to talk about today, a major lesson that I actually learned last week. And I say major because this I realized was a pattern that I had with all my relationships. And it has to do with, I guess, I don't know what to title this video, but it has to do with opinions that others have. And that's just what they are. They're opinions. You don't have to agree with everyone's opinions. We all have them. And I realized that one second. Respecting each other's point of view in friendships and in any relationships is so important. My entire life, I have always respected others' opinions. In fact, maybe so much so that I've taken on their judgments and opinions, and because I am a mutable sign, I'm able to transform myself into whatever ideal that they had for me. Only for this doesn't happen with everyone, but with those that claim to have my best interest. And so I end up losing myself along the way. And so last week, I must have reached a completion of that cycle because I had a friend that was doing that out of her best intentions. Just too much. She was a little too strong with her opinions on certain matters that I was dealing with professionally. And it left me feeling I was despondent. And another thing that I've learned is it's how important it is to have friends that do not have the same views as you. I realized how they balanced me out, and she was one of them. But in the past, when I reached a point in a friendship or relationship where I just couldn't resonate with their views and they're a little too strong, I would run away and just start over somewhere else. And I didn't want to do that. I was going to do that this time around. But I chose to stay and have a discussion. And basically what came out of this discussion with this friend was very positive. You know, I respect, others' point of views, and I would like others to respect my point of view. And that would be like a healthy relationship. I tend to get lost in others' dreams and views out of love and admiration for them. And now it's time for me to actually realize and recognize my own. And so I did have to stand up for myself, which felt great. It's a sign of growth and a completion of that cycle. And doing so, my path was clearer, and it was revealed to me even more and more. The more that you do that, you're becoming more and more yourself. And when people say this, when they say, I'm a realist, that is so subjective because everyone has their, sorry, I should have turned off my phone. Everyone has their own perception of reality. So just because you're saying you're a realist doesn't mean the other person's reality is fake or not real. We have to stop trying to put people or force people into our reality and into our opinions. When we let go and we allow the other to show us what their views and point of view or whatever their opinions are, we may learn something. And it could be, you could learn that maybe you disagree with them, or you can learn that they can add value to your world. And so allowing others to be themselves is so, so, so important in any type of a relationship. And keeping those around you that have a completely different point of view balances you out. Like this friend of mine has helped me with her views and perceptions and so many other matters that I wasn't able to see. Now, out of the friendship, I might be the one that is all like rainbows and unicorn. I have a very, very positive and optimistic point of view, and she's the opposite of that. But we do balance each other out. I bring a little bit of optimism into her world, and she brings a little bit of balance to that for me. And so it's, to me, was such a major lesson to learn. And this can go with our spiritual paths and journeys. If you guys are in a position where you're able to help others with your wisdom and your point of view, you do channeling, you do healing work, I encourage you to consider this. Do not discount your clients or the other person's views and perceptions. We are here to help them realize that and see it and bring it forward, not to change it into yours. And so it's important to bring awareness to that. And don't be afraid to speak up either. Don't be afraid to share your views, regardless of whether it will be rejected or not. These are your own beliefs and views, and this is what makes you who you are. And the more that you do that and the more that you practice that, the more you become yourself, and you go into self-realization and actualization and go on your spiritual journey. Let's see. I think that's all I have for today. I thought it would be a longer video, but it was a good lesson for me, and I hope this can be of help to some of you that are watching this. And those that are on the other side of the coin, the ones that are a bit more dominant in personality, we're all different. I tend to be dominant in certain ways. When it comes to professionalism, to work, I am. But when it comes to personal relationships, I do allow others to be themselves more so than I would in a professional relationship. So those that are a bit dominant in your personal relationships, just please be aware of yourself and your points of view and how you interact with others, and that you're not limiting those that are around you, that are there to help you. Even if you think they're not there to help you, they are. If you disagree with their point of view, then let it be. Like if you gave it a chance and it doesn't resonate with you, let them have it. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. It's just in their world, in their perception of reality, that is how they operate, and that's what works for them. It may not necessarily work for you, but it will enrich you. It will give you an opportunity to connect with others in that way by being versatile. So don't hold on so tightly to your beliefs is really the lesson. And that's something that actually I have always believed in and have always allowed others to voice their opinions. But what I needed to learn was that mine was also important. I got lost in other worlds. It's easy for me to do that. But I guess now that we are evolving consciously, you're becoming more aware of your behaviors and your patterns. So it's beautiful. Sometimes these lessons are a little painful, and sometimes they are like this, where it's all positive. It's all positive. All right, so I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I know that I'm going to be really, really busy for the holiday season with work. I will try to put videos out at least once a week. And thank you for your patience. And as far as private sessions, I believe I'm all caught up, but I might be cutting back because it is a bit too much for me with with my work life and trying to balance this out. So thank you for your patience. So much love, healing, and abundance to all of you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.